fantastic as we move into the ban phase. But this is it. Do or die. Both teams either 7 or 8 rounds away from a final. And the first ban, no surprise, Wild once again removing Nook.
I'm so shocked. And I'm up like this. I'm not surprised one bit at all. You essentially have so many rooms on Villa. It's such an expansive map. It is very, very difficult to expect a knock to pop up. I mean, if you're walking on the middle floor, how many corners, how many angles, how many positions could that knock possibly sit in? The answer is too many. Not even surprised, Ying is next to go as well. We see how often that Wild love to use those Candelas to be somewhat of the opening to their explosive executions. So I think a wise choice from Falcons to ban away that up.
Would you be surprised if we see Valk and Kaid going again? The exact same 4 bans as last time? I wouldn't, but Falcons are making us wait. Their ban will be no operator.
Okay.
Great operator that, isn't it? No operator. Has a massive impact on the game.
Huge impact is no operator, yes. And Wild does ban away the Valkyrie. Right, so Falcons didn't ban a defensive operator. Okay, you know what? Let's see how this one rolls out. I'm up for it. As we get ready to dive in the Villa, kitchen dining will be our first site of choice between these teams. And any predictions, Gibby?
I think Wild are probably going to win this one out because they've got momentum in their favor. And this is a map where we know that they're very good on, having seen them in other, seen them in GSA. And honestly, though, it's not Wild by a lot. It's really close. Well, but are you going to double down and have both casters in agreement? Or are you going to just hedge your bets and go for the home side?
You put me on the spot here. No, I wanted you to kind of just get straight into the cast, not come back to me with that one. Right. While it's tempting to go to Hometown Heroes, I really want this storyline of Hometown Heroes in a grand final against superstar lineup like BDS. However, I kind of want to see a full EU lineup. I want to see EU undefeated until the final. So I am going to back Wild to close this one out, but I will say it won't be easy. I think Falcons will make it a difficult scrap to get to the end. And Jay, well, this is an intention how you wish to continue. And O'Kills is there before sent out, but he goes the wrong way. Doesn't get picked off, and we lose that mutually very early. But Wild, I think, showing how they want to open off this matchup.
Yeah, Jay playing Capcan and looking at the side of Team Falcons. The usual suspects from the game yesterday are the ones carrying those nades, and we know how Falcons' nades are going to be here on Villa. And they're, one thing's for sure, they normally get a kill when they throw an nade. It's just which side will that kill go? This, of course, a map where the verticality has an impact. Jay's going to be the first player to go down as O'Kills moves to 1 kill. And that's the opener in this round.
You've been waiting so long to use that one.
You know it.
I can see you have it written down. You have that line written. I saw that. Don't even try to act like it wasn't. But yes, the opening pick goes in favor of the Falcons. I am impressed by this opening start from them. But now is the tricky phase of the round. You've now got a drone, Villa. Villa, as I said, is expansive, is huge. There's so many rooms to worry about. You essentially can't drone it all in a timely manner. Joker will send that nade deep to try and give himself an opportunity to vault on in. He'll do so, chasing it. Gisela, though, laying in wait. Still able to find Kaneo, though. The young gunner now slain. 3 members of Wild remain. Falcons, huge amount of control, but look at the site. It's exposed, but Corey and Aces find a 2-piece. And now it's back to a level playing field.
The players going absolutely rogue on this one as Corey and Aces get those kills, and Gisela still locked in that battle. And now is the time for Gisela to fall back. They've got it back to a 3v3 and they move back into kitchen. A Joker 619 hunting it down, and we've still got Q looking for some vertical control. Aces, of course, playing Oryx is able to just move freely from top floor to bottom floor and just keep Falcons' attack on their toes.
Minute left now. Mad skills in the basement, and he'll run into Aces. Second in the round for him, and the case is down. Joker will now have to try and scrap and brawl his way. He's going to try and find it. But now with no case in hand, disaster strikes. Corey gets one more. Joker has recovered the case. With 30 seconds left to go against 3. We might have to see a very, very heroic play indeed. He'll vault on it into Momo. looking for every angle the Banshee wails. He'll try and claw his way closer and closer, but time is ultimate nemesis, forcing him into a brawl he does not want to take. One nade, the last one in his back pocket, sent out. Spots one player that dives in the laundry. Will he find one pick here? 15 seconds left to go, and no, yes, he does! Oh, no way. I'm starting to believe if he can get this case down, surely he might be on. Banshee destroyed. He'll try and stick this clump, but the players all ready to collapse on him now. And he is surely all but dead as we hit 0-0, and the round goes to Wild.
And just for a moment, there was some chance there for Falcons when they got the opening 2 kills. And we are back, and we apologize for that delay, but it is now the final game of this best of 3. Wild versus Team Falcons, 1 map apiece. And this is it. This is these teams playing for a place in that final.
Both these teams want to be in that grand final so badly. The very first round of this matchup, which seems like a very, very long time ago, went to Wild as the case went down inside of basement. Aces made a huge play to make that one happen. The Team Falcons and Wild have had a long extended vacation from playing, and they can get themselves in a little bit of a reset. Into AVG we go. And I really do like how often we see the Capcan choice on the side of Wild. And Jay, he was thinking about another C4 spawn peak.
Thought about it. It came up very well for them on a map earlier on in this tournament as they move and push some pressure on from that master bedroom side. Of course, looking at Team Falcons, and Maru's going to go straight in through that window into Astro. But it looks like Corey is the only player there, playing behind the deer, waiting for Mad Skills to peek around the corner. The gunfight goes up, and the LMG will sing out, and Corey will be the first one to fall on this one. But of course, round number 1 a few days ago, Wild lost the opening pick as well.
In fact, you remember rounds from a few days ago was insane to me. I can barely remember a map ago at this stage. But there's going to be a nade sent up from the depths below. It's going to land on the map table, but Jay isn't even close. Locking the brawl for the openings made by it. Selma charge stuck on the windowsill. Not a sight to see every day, but Falcons will continue to try and put the pressure on, have that player count advantage. Outside main stairs, outside main door is going to be that nade's going to land. No! Oh, Jay will be counting their lucky stars for that one. Barely in the fight, but still in the fight, luckily.
Yeah, as long as he has a little bit of HP as well, he can be a danger for the other side. Peeking towards the balcony, waiting, daring someone from the Falcons to push as Jalad moves up on top of the roof. Oh, Kills climbing the stairs will take down Aces, but traded back instantly by, once again, Kaneo, who has been oh so good and retakes that position of power. But Q will take down Jay. It's a 4v2, Kaneo and Gisla.
Oh.
Well, just Gisla, because the nade from Joker will take him down, and it's a 4v1, and Falcons are going to clutch that one out.
Well, they get themselves a level, and they're hyped. They wanted to get back into this after that pause. The fans certainly wanted it as well. And a massive pick from them. That was a very high tempo round from them. They got in the face of Wild. They got themselves that round. And we go back to a 1-1 scoreline. We're all a level for round number 3 of Mad Skills on the Amaru, making a fast entry towards Trophy. And maybe we thought Kaneo could have clutched that one out, but he got shut down by that up nade right there from Joker. They took away that clutch factor of the brand new young gunner to this squad. Round 2, and Trophy statue, the site of choice for Wild.
Yeah, just switch from one side to the next. The first site that was played, of course, was Kitchen. So we're back up to the top floor now. And Jay setting up those cap cans once again. 1 kill, I believe, Wild is all that Wild have managed to pull from those cap can traps. But of course, you know, when you're just single stacking them, you're doing damage. You're making it easier. Instead of needing a headshot for a one-shot kill, you're taking maybe a chest shot, a body shot, and it can help your team out, especially if you find yourself in a 1vx situation.
The ARX is actually absolutely demon. It really is one of the best weapons in the game, and look at this, Jay. He will likely wait to hear the camera being shot. I don't know. Jalad might be victimized by this one. There it goes. Oh, so close for Jay. Jalad stays alive, stays in the fight, and the case stays in someone's hands.
And Gilad will get up on top of the balcony, but still in position as captain. There's a player right below the window. Kaneo is there, and he surely hears the footsteps as they step across those tiles, which makes such a distinctive noise. But Gilad will just stay patient and wait for the run out. Kaneo got that FMG ready to go, but still no run out to come. And a little ping work coming in, so we've got ourselves a bit of a standoff going on.
Little bit of a slow entry. Almost got cursed it perfectly for that one. Kaneo first to fall. O'Kills finds that. Good pick for Falcons so far. Jay sneaking away, tries to find something. Millimeters away, moments away, milliseconds away from finding a pick, a potential pick there. Joker on his drone, looking for some information. He's toying with the idea of pushing up red stairs, and well, that's going to be ace with a C4, but Gisela gets themselves inside of Astro. Aces rotates down, Joker down, but revives himself with those adrenal surge. Looking to scrap away, but no. Gisela going to get caught between two. The drone on his feet as well. He'll run away, pistol in hand to try and scrap away. He does so, gets back to sight, lives the fight, and on the day, minute 30 left to work this round.
Yeah, Joker took some damage there too, but the good thing for Finka is in a few moments he will be able to adrenal surge and get the HP back, which is exactly what he does. Maybe he was just demonstrating for us as we spoke about it. As Gilad holds that angle again, they're focusing this push on Master Bedroom as they begin to open those walls, those long lines of sight. But you still got to be careful of concrete. There's a player up on top of the bathroom, and that's where Falcons won a round yesterday.
Grenade sent up, primed and ready, but no one arrives upon it. Less than a minute now to work with, and Corey can't find anything. Pressure begins to mount to the side of Wild as they've got very little external pressure, but Jay will loop around, go the long way around, get it confirmed down on the mad skills. Joker will now be forced to ascend those red stairs and try and find a trade, but look at this, Corey's primed and ready. He knows where this pressure will arrive from, and Joker won't have an easy time. Worried about pressure from Astro as well. Well, Jalon will try and force his way through concrete. Gisa will get one on the queue. Now 30 seconds. Pressure all on the side of Falcons, and a shotgun of aces leaves it all down to Jalon, who gets one, can't make it two on a quick turnaround with 20 seconds at the go of the ace. Surely can't get this one done.
He is in a 1v3 situation. Jay, Corey and Aces up against Gilad for the round win, with Wide looking to take the lead in this one. Case in hand, 5 seconds left, 4-3, swing comes out, times against them, as are the guns of Wild, as Jay take a 2-1 lead.
That's what Wild needed. When that reset happened after the Nortec pause and how quick and aggressive we saw Team Falcons arrive, I was a little bit concerned that Wild could be asleep at the helm, but that round proved it not. They were very much on the ball, got it done, and we saw a round from them that is essentially quintessential of Wild structure on defense. Fadeaway shot there to close out that replay as well. So they now lead themselves back by one round as we get ready to move into our prep phase. Round number 3 here on Villa. Let me remind you, this is the final map of this series. Whoever takes Villa is going to the final to face BDS. Not an easy task ahead of them, and every minute they spend in the server right now is a minute less of prep they can do for that final.
And it is a long day for these teams getting ready for tomorrow. But Wild with a 2-1 lead. Mute jammers being put down behind those entryways for the drone holes, for the drones to come through. Gisela roaming on the bottom floor, which he did oh so well in round number 1. Didn't pick up a bag full of kills, but just ate up so much of the clock. Also up at Team Falcons in the first 3 rounds got the open and pick every time, but Wild have bounced back twice. The C4 is thrown again, and Gilad, just like the last round, manages to run around it.
That's 3 attempted C4 spawn peaks, none of which have been successful yet. I think Wild are going to keep doing it until one might just work out. And keep an eye on this point, actually. If Wild gets C4 spawn peaked on the side swap, I'm going to laugh at that one. And Jay, well, unfortunately, caught out early by Jalad, who's just very much aware of someone going to be close to that position. C4, prime and pre-placed with a pulse down below in the hands of Kaneo. Will try and feed his team as much information as possible. That C4 is right slap bang in the middle of bathroom. So as Falcons continue to take this upstairs clear, they might walk right into that trap set by Wild. That's what Jalad will do. And he'll get caught.
Boom goes the dynamite, and Jalad goes into that next round. Pulse from below in kitchen can just feed oh so much intel. You're giving them the top floor with the caveat that Pulse will be able to ping out every single person. Mad Skills once more creeping around 90, going towards the bookshelf. Aces could catch out 2 operators that can go up through the hatches very close by on that top floor.
The IQ now trying to scan away, look for that Pulse potentially down below. Of course, all the floor being penetrable here, you might be able just to catch one. Joker will take an entryway inside of AVG and clear the rest of landing. Try and get that control. Falcons have mad skills watching the flank as well. But guess what? Aces is on that flank. If he can win that fight, he gets the whole upstairs re-unlocked for him. But I don't think he's too keen to go up those stairs, because I imagine that's one of the areas you'd assume is going to get watched.
And it's just a tense moment between these two players. Ace is still holding the pixel one way, Mad Skills holding it the other, and you can just count those two players out when we watch what's going on everywhere else. A Joker opening up windows so we can rotate and move through the map, and Ace is still in this little tense battle with Mad Skills. Corey on site, and O'Kills is going to rotate down into the basement and come up the other way.
Massive rotations. Aces so close to O'Kills. O'Kills wins that one out, gets the man advantage now in favor of Falcons. He sends himself up to Onion. He might run in the Geisler now, holding out inside of Mud. A massive widespread hold by Wild right now. And a hard bridge utility used to get himself access to secret, but beggars can't be choosers right now. It will get denied by Corey, and Kaneo will take a massive chunk of damage as well. It's going to come down to an explosion, but Joker, he just walked his way in the sight. That's going to be 2 quick kills inside of Falcons, leaving Corey alone against 4. And Joker shuts him down and ties this round of matchup once again.
And it is 2-2, and another round where Falcons get the opening pick. And it was just like you said, they just walked onto site. We were so focused on Mad Skills and Aces and that long drawn-out affair. Well, while that was going on, they stepped in, worked on getting the case, and it's going to get denied. That plan won't go down because the kill will be found. But this is round number 5 that we are moving into now, Whippet, and it is 2-2. This is as tense as it gets.
These teams, very close margins between them. Can Wild get themselves a significant lead, or will Falcons keep it blow for blow? Neither team wants that. They want to run away with it either side. It won't be an easy task at all. Wild re-up, go back to AVG. Can they make good upon it this time around? Falcons, they were clinical around here last time. They were able to really cause damage with those nades from down below. Pinpoint accuracy.
Took down Aces and Kaneo on those main stairs. One with a nade, one with a gun, and that opened up all of study for them to play with. Aces on the roam game once more though, as he just makes his way back up those stairs. This time around we won't see the C4 wasted early, but of course Capcan's not being played, so that option wasn't necessarily there. One thing to keep an eye on though is Q has decided to bring Osa, which means that it's a different thing from style of play for Falcons, and it can be used to just frustrate Wild as well, because you can see the player there, but you can't shoot them.
An interesting choice for Falcons. This is an operator I don't really feel suits their style a whole lot. Osa is a very good operator at taking control and locking it down. Now, they might just place one here and lock down that doorway, holding in the study, but it still doesn't really match their high-tempo aggression they like when they have to make those executions.
And Aces just just using the default cam to point out another one of those players of Falcons. But yes, put down that Osa shield and use it to just lock down that area of the map. Mad Skills will begin using the Twitch, but with 2 minutes left, they're still droning it out, and they will spot that player on main stairs. But this is very slow and methodical by Falcons' normal style of attack.
They're taking their time. They're trying to clear this all out. But they're really going to be met by a lot of significant resistance from the side of Wild. This is a defensive structure that we knew Falcons would struggle with. But can they find those picks? Can they find those openings that they've been so good at finding against all the odds? I wouldn't even peek them if I was on the side of Wild right now. As he really just have to let the time do all the talking for them. Madskills though, he's creeped all the way up, deep inside of Study, and he'll sit, and he'll wait, and a single player of WYLDE reveals himself. Well, he's going to send them to the observation screen.
And the barbed wire getting taken away will give even more audio away to Gisela, but Madskills has taken so much control. He's pushed into maps and he's going to be erupting into flames, but he's still in sight, and that is going to cause a conundrum now for WYLDE as they need to take him out, but the nade from below will take down Kaneo. And all of a sudden, Madskills drops back out of sight and into Study. He didn't want to be the Lone Ranger for too long, and another one of those canisters is going to blow. And there will be aces pulling one back. Jalad will get one as well. Corey is taken down this time. Oh, kills takes down aces, but Gisela pulls one back. Falcons pushing hard, pushing strong. Joker will take down Jay, and it's all down to Gisela.
In 1 versus 3, and low HP shot down by the ARX, and Falcons now lead for the very first time here on Villa, and they're feeling it. They're feeling the energy. They want to punch themselves to take it to a grand final tomorrow versus BDS. And so far, they're putting up a fantastic fight against WYLDE. Can they get over the line? We're still only 1 round separated, however, but WYLDE, you can't let Falcons get momentum, you can't let them run away.
Well, I know that you're a man who likes particular stats, and one of the ones you like is talking about how much getting the opening pick enables you to go on and win the round. Your chances of victory increase significantly, and every single round in this game on attack, Falcons have been the one to get that opener. When
you find that opening pick, it gives you such an advantage, particularly on the defensive side as well. When you get the pick on the defensive side, you tend to get like a 60% boost to your win rate, so it's a very advantageous thing to have. Can WYLDE find that opening pick here on their defensive side? They've not got very many defensive rounds left at all. This is actually the last one.
And WYLDE desperately need to win this. They are stronger on attack, but you don't want to be chasing down a 4-2 lead for Falcons, a 3-3 split for WYLDE, and surely you got to think they would be able to go on and win this, but this is the Falcons. They have caused upset after upset, and a round win here, and that crowd will absolutely light up because they know that Falcons on defense can frustrate WYLDE and maybe just use that frustration to get themselves into the final.
Early stages of this round, it looks like Falcons very much taking the drone game very importantly this time. Down below, Madskills with 2 nades in his pocket as well. He's going to look to try and use those displaced players of WYLDE from these key power positions such as Lady, Gisela and Corey falling back. They don't want anything to deal with this initial injury. They don't want to fight.
They don't want to give away the opening pick.
They don't. They know how much, 3 times so far, they've lost it. They do not want to give away that opening pick at all. And the biggest thing is, no one's down below. And guess what? If there's solid information upstairs, those nades from Sledge, that could be a nightmare for WYLDE.
And you know that Falcons love to use them. The drone going in, clearing out closet to enter through that side of the map. Corey holding a very tight pixel in with that DMR, which is such a good weapon to have, holding those long angles. But Joker is already up to Zombie, looking towards. Here is the nade being prepped. Corey just about gets away with his life, and he'll fall again. Joker right up though. He is going to get the kill onto Corey, as once again Falcons get the opener, but there's Kaneo to pull it back.
That's what they needed. That will calm the nerves. Kaneo pops off once again to try and quell the momentum of Falcons. Pushing on. Looks primed and ready to dive on into that breach. Will chew itself open. He's got the case in hand, and look how far up he is, but they still have that sledge down below. Aces have been sent to try and dispatch him, but I think he's going to send back up the Astro stairs and just play his position there. A shotgun in his back pocket to work with. Oh, kills. Repelled on the Astro window, and he's going to get one to Jay, leaving Aces between a rock and a hard place. WYLDE going to really feel the bite of pressure now. 45 seconds remain of this round.
And that is twice O'Kills has got the kill from that position. Mad Skills comes under heavy fire from Kaneo and moves back down the stairs, but there's just 30 seconds to go. Falcons trying to pull it back, but there's aces from the Astro stairs heading the head of Jalad. 25 seconds, aces with the shotgun at the ready. One player is on the window. He knows, he's identified that's where he is, but there's a player coming from behind, gets the window, gets the bottom of the stairs. Aces clawing this one back for Wild, but it's all down to Q. 10 seconds to go. He's going to have to force it through. There's not much time left. He doesn't have the case. He needs to make this work, but Wild 2-1. There you have it. Wild get the 3-3 split, and this is going to be tense going into the Falcons defense.
Wild get it level. That's what they needed. They needed themselves back close up and personal with the scoreline of Falcons. Side swap arrives. This is make or break for these teams.
My heart, it's pumping, Whippet. I've got my little watch on. The heart rate is up. You'd swear we are going through a workout because these teams are playing with their emotions. Game number 1 went to the Falcons. Map number 2 went to Wild. This is the third map. This is the last map we will play. And Falcons on defense. Can they clutch this out on home soil, or will Wild march into an all-EU final?
Well, for all the EU fans, I certainly would love to see that, wouldn't you? But look at this lineup. What's Kaneo on? Is he on that Dokkaebi again? Well, getting flashbacks to that 4K against Liquid. Wouldn't mind to see that one again. But we move to the attacking side for Wild. How will they fare here? They've been good on this side all competition long. But now, pressure begins to build. Falcons are very aggressive on the defensive side as well. An extended mirror roam won't be the easiest thing to solve. But Wild, they've identified this, and they've brought a Lion, Finka, and a Dokkaebi. They want to be fast. They want to be aggressive. They want to be in your face. And look at this, all spawning together. And they won't waste very much time getting this clear started.
Straight up onto the balcony. 6 nades to play with as well. Lion has actually been so useful this tournament as Aces begins to push through. There is the EDE just ringing out, just pausing those defenders in place. And that buys time for Wild to push up through the stairs. Corey on the window holding the line of sight, but Wild, they're pushing on the other side of the map, but they are very fast about it. O'Kills, though, gets the opener onto Corey from that mirror window. Now the information's being passed through. Do Wild retreat and fall back? Well, O'Kills will take down Aces, and the player goes below for the nade, and there's the nade. Catches O'Kills from Falcons, but still, it's a 4v3 and another round opener for Falcons.
That's what they needed. Falcons needed that one. 4-3. They're in a great position. They've shut down Corey and Aces, the 2 most experienced members of this roster, and they've lost the Finka and Lion combination, meaning that a E1D drone and the rest of those adrenal surges no longer available for either of these players to use. An aid sent in towards 90, nothing connects, no one's there. And for the side of Wild, time to start getting control, but they don't know about Mad Skills, and he knows about them. The yellow ping is there, and that C4 could be huge, and it gets 2! Wild down to 1 player, and it's Gisla all alone against 4. Falcons in control of this round, and I don't think, for as good as Gisla is, they can claw this back.
Well, divide and conquer, isolate all the members of Falcons. Maybe try to catch them out. 1 player on the hunt. Gisla uses the nade and gets 1 back, making it a 1v3. And all of a sudden, things become even more possible. He has a drone in the back pocket. No nades left, but he's got time on his side. 53 seconds. The case is right in front of him. And Whippet, when you've got this much time, you want to use it. Don't force yourself into a position where you're taking on these gunfights too early.
You can't. You can't rush into it, but when time becomes a little bit of a pressure point, you might need to make those risks. 30 seconds left to work with. Everything getting a little bit tense. Every one of these players knows a single mistake could be a massive disaster. He gives himself a direct line of sight. No one's behind bar, but it doesn't matter. Mad Skills finds him. Falcons back in the lead of this series, and what a round that was. What a two-piece that C4 was.
Oh, it was perfect. It was thrown at the right time, at the right place, and it gives them another round win. 4-3 to Falcons. The home fans are believing. Could WYLDE be sent packing? And on the way home, well, they've got 2 players to thank. kills and mad skills. Both of them getting 2 apiece and just taking apart WYLDE.
Maybe I might change my prediction. Ooh. Not yet, though. I might wait till the 11th hour to do that, but Falcons seemingly in their element here on Villa, especially in the defense after that round. They look comfortable here. For WYLDE to find an answer will be a different time. And that mirror window that they ran into, by the way, they did not know. WYLDE simply did not know that was there. They ran up those Astro stairs thinking, there's not going to be a mirror window there. Surely, well, we see that in ranked, maybe. Not out here. Not on a semi-final, not on the big stage. Guess what? It's there. And it really took the sting out of that push. They lost a player from it. They lost the second one shortly after. And then that 2-piece C4 leaving Lisa all alone essentially left that round unwinnable.
And the last time WYLDE entered, they went in through basement, and just look at where Kills and Jalad are. They are waiting for WYLDE to enter through the same area once more, but it's going to be a little change. Maybe it's more direct to sight approach as Aces dare somebody to push from that wolf window, but nobody from Falcons is going to take that risk just yet. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play with. That is an eternity. It's pretty much the whole round. And the Falcons, well, they're setting themselves up. But once again, Whippet, this is another site where nades from below can have a massive impact. And looking at that WYLDE lineup, they've got 6 to play with.
A lot of nades. A lot of potential for those depth charges as well down below. First Ogilvy call goes out. That's going to help keep players in stationary positions for just a moment. 1 nade sent away. That found some damage on the Q. Not enough to down our kill. 2 minutes left of this round already. Still early days. Corey trying to remove what utility he can, but look at Jalad down a basement. On a flank, on a roam. He can pop up essentially anywhere he wants and unravel this round if the information is there. And WYLDE still looking to gather it with that Corey's Twitch drone.
And Joker will take that out, but there's still 2 players watching from that side. Corey repositions himself again. Ace is still playing below with a nade in the back pocket and just hoping that someone pushes his way. This is round 8. Will this be the first round where WYLDE get the opening pick? Well, Kaneo will start dancing, and there you get the first opening pick of this map for WYLDE. Comes in round 8. And will that open the door for them to level the sides again?
Well, they need that opening pick. That's the first start of this one. But if there's a team that can claw it back, it certainly is Falcons. More information gathered by Geisler. They need to get themselves in the building, though. Corey not going to be too keen to take that little bit of damage he takes from that drop, but the site is inside of Trophy. And look at Astro. 2 players ready to stack themselves up and go full send. Here arrive WYLDE straight into Astro. Doesn't look like anyone is even aware of this as 4 players now arrive. Gisela finds one to queue, but Joker, he'll sit and be patient, but caught out by Kaneo. It's all down to this. 2 players remain. Jalad and Madskills. 1 pick now for Madskills. Even all down to him. Case goes down. 30 seconds and he's going to get one to J. Case is planted. Can he recover this one? It's on the opposite side. He's against 3. Does he know where they are? He hears that Claymore go down. He'll creep his way around, and that's going to be so close to him. He swings and gets 1 more. 3 in the round. An ace clutch if he can find this one. Has no information. He has to check every corner, every avenue, and he can't get aces. WYLDE claw around back. And all came from that play of Astro. No one from the side of Jokers watched it at all.
Oh, that was just great identification on the side of WYLDE to realize that that is where the Falcons' defense was. Throwback to the last map on Chalet, they did the same thing again. Where is the defense strong? Well, let's push from the other way. That nade from Aces below allowed Kaneo to jump into that bathroom window and take some control. But this is a tense game. 4-4. Both sides 3 rounds away from a final. Or will we find ourselves going to overtime, but will we go all the way?
I think we might just. These teams look to be so close in this matchup. And you hear the crowd in the background as well. They want this. They want this. They want this to be a scrap and a brawl to decide who goes to face the French super team of BDS in our final. Are you going to change your prediction though? I was thinking about it. Are you?
I'm going to stick with Wild because, you know, if Falcons go on to win this, I'll eat my humble pie. I've made the mistake. I've made the call. Falcons have been absolutely incredible through this tournament. And if whichever side gets to the final, they've earned it. Whichever one of these two sides are there, they deserve to be there.
Both these teams have made an absolutely fantastic run through this event so far. Beating teams like MIBR, Liquid, TSM, SSG have all fallen to these two teams. A run out attempted, no one there. Early stage of aggression on the side of Falcons, trying to make an impact early, get in the face of Wild, make it awkward, make it hard. They're attacking the same site once again, and Corey. Are you thinking about it? I think they're thinking about it. There's no way. Don't repel that. He's got the case in hand. So he might just try and catch someone from that position. He's even a little bit of a wiggle, saying, yeah, that's my intention.
There's a devil on one shoulder saying do it. There's a devil on the other saying don't. Part of me wants Corey to go down that little rappel, but we'll have to wait and see. They're going to continue doing their work though, finding out where the defense is strong. Kaneo will rotate back, so it looks like they're going to just completely change things up. And Aces and Kaneo, well, are they going to consider pushing up the main side and starting to take control of the map? Well, yes, Wild have made the decision. They've changed their mind, but they've left Corey back on Wolf window to see what the defenders are going to do. Are they going to go chase it?
Look at every single member of Falcons. They're nowhere near this primary push. So essentially Wild, let's do an opposite clear. They've got massive amounts of control and some early damage done on the Joker in the hands of Corey. Minute 20 left in this round, and here arrive Wild on the doorstep already, and in walks Aces, gets the opening pick. Kaneo will get one of his own, 5 versus 3, and Wild have decided it's time to go, it's time to rumble. Jalad will get 1, but can't do it. Aces will find 3, he's gonna get close and brawl, but he finds a 4K, and Wild get the round, and they're back in the lead.
That is just, they did the exact opposite they did last time. You know, they pushed up through bathroom last time. This time they push up from the other side of the map, and both times had the same result. And I see Kaneo getting SMG 12 kills again. Is there anybody in this tournament better on the SMG 12? Is there anyone in Europe better on the SMG 12 than Kaneo?
I'll think about that one. Anyone better than Kaneo on SMG 12? Ooh, that's a hard one. No, I don't think so. I think he might just be the GOAT. He might just be the GOAT. After that Liquid 4K, I think he is absolutely GOAted in that position with that weapon. But Wild found himself in the lead. 5-4, our scoreline.
I've heard players describe the SMG 12 as a door opener, but on the side of Wild, Kaneo just uses it as a head opener as he just cracks them and gives Wild a chance. They are in the lead. They are 1 map away from match point, series point. Falcons desperately want to clear this one back, and the site of this defense will be AVG.
10 seconds to insertion.
The most default site that we have on this map, it's been around, well, it's been the meta since we saw this map's introduction into the competitive pool. Once again, Mirror Roam extension brought out from the side of Falcons. They will be using that to try and deny pressure from the side of Astro, but I have a feeling Wild don't want to clear. I think they're going to go for at most a half clear and try and execute directly on the study. Aces, after that quad kill, you know what? He's going to be feeling it, and he wants to get right back in the faces of Falcons. That mirror window might just stop him from doing so.
14-4, by the way. Aces is having a game and a half, but Jalad will get the opener onto Aces, so he will not add to that tally. But still, Wild are in position. The phone calls will come out, giving away the position. They want to remove Jalad, but they can't, because Jalad will take down Jay. That's 2 for him in the early stages of this round, as Team Falcons have a 5-3 lead. And look at the players they've taken down. Aces and Jay. Jay just hasn't got going in this map at all.
Jay has struggled in this map, and well, look at that, Mad Skills finds one more. We're going all the way to round 12. I already feel it, that round 12 is calling us, perhaps even overtime. Kaneo vaults in, and oh no! 3 in the round for Jalad. And well, as his phone rings in his pocket, he will go hunting inside of Art. And I think it's all but over at this stage now. Gisela last alive. Let's try and wait, and what a peak there. Flawless round for Falcons. And that ties us up back to 5-5.
What a reply after 2 devastating rounds from WYLDE on attack. It is 5-5. This game has been an absolute, I'm not going to say it, I'm going to say a barn burner so far. It really has.
You couldn't resist. You simply couldn't resist saying the Castro word. Okay, fair enough. We get in this one, but Jalad, massive individual performance there, essentially saying, WYLDE, you're not coming in this middle store. Nope, nope, I own it. No entry for you, tying us up 5 rounds apiece, meaning at minimum we need 12 rounds to separate these sides. Overtime looking more and more likely between these two. As we will see how we go now, as we go back to Trophy and Statue, and the Mirror extended roam presence, a theme for the side of Falcons, as they'll set that up inside of AVG.
And it will not surprise me if WYLDE see that and decide to push through the other way. And it's not been a case of them playing this map on all 3 floors. They have just identified where Falcons are weak, and that's where they have pushed from. They're going to use attacker repick. They've brought in Finka, they've brought in Twitch, they've brought in Iana. And Kaneo will continue to use Dokkaebi, but you pointed it out, that Mira can be an issue, because there's always the question with it, is there someone behind the Mira? Is there not? It's just something that the attackers need to work out, and it's something that can cause just a little bit of hesitancy on a push.
That Mirror window's popped now, inside of Astro. Not the primary push of this one, but I think WYLDE will still want to take this very, very direct. They can essentially push Master Bedroom. The Mirror window's now being cleared. Look at this, some early damage done, sources yet unknown. Jalad down below on an absolute rampage, a heater now. There's Army Center. Unlucky, I guess. You can't. It doesn't quite work on a Mirror window like that one, but can be sent straight to that window ledge and give himself an extra little bit of cover now. He tries to mold the map to his liking so he can be a little bit more comfortable around that Astro window. But WYLDE will play it patiently. They need this opening pick to get things rolling the way they want.
Can they take a 6th round and guarantee at the minimum overtime for their sides? Because that's what 1 round win for either of these sides does. It guarantees at the bare minimum we are going to overtime. All the WYLDE players are just getting on position inside this master bedroom balcony. Aces begins to move. He's going to drop below where Jalad and Mad Skills are ready and waiting. Aces is going to go all the way down to the basement. But will he be able to get past those 2 Falcons warriors playing by Kitchen?
Won't be an easy one. Will not be easy at all, but they look to make a fast entryway now. Still cautious about someone down in the basement. They just don't have solid information right now. As time drains away, pressure begins to sit on the shoulders of WYLDE. They'll try and make an impact now, crawling up inside of Onion. Will look to make a push now inside of Astro, and they're going to do it fast on the stairs. Are you ready, Aces? Kaneo gets one. Corey finds it, and this is going to be an explosion from WYLDE. But they've been met by Banshee soaring, and there's the flank. He's going to cause so much damage. It looked like Falcons are here for a rampage, leaving WYLDE with only 2 survivors. Jay and Aces.
Mad Skills is low, and Aces is going to get a double as he takes down Jalad and Mad Skills. This is a 2v2 now. Aces can just pause and relax. You've got 40 seconds, but Joker is holding that deadly pixel through the busted open Mirror window. Aces needs help from Jay as Jay vaults in bathroom window now. Aces in position as well, but Joker could catch him out. He's waiting for that hairline to be revealed. He sprays around the corner, and he's going to get one, but he's going to get downed. It's a 1v1.
This is a moment now. Ace is one of the most experienced players on this roster. All the pressure upon his shoulders. He'll get to confirm a quad kill needed to clutch this round. He has to check every angle. He's got no information, but an ARX in his hand as well. No case he's going to go hunting, but it looks like the member of Falcons will fall away. Oh! Aces finds it!
Wow!
WYLDE match point here on Villa, and look how much that means. 1 round away from our grand final tomorrow.
That is the most emotional I have seen Aces in a long time. That is the most emotional we have seen WYLDE as they pulled that away from the jaws of victory. 18 kills for Aces in this map, and they are on match point. 1 attack away from a final. And for the hometown heroes, if they can pull this round, we're going to overtime. overtime.
Oh, don't even tempt me with that thought right now. Aces has come for an absolute brawl. What a performance from him. He wants that top kill bonus at the end of this tournament, doesn't he? As he sits on the very soaring heights of 18 picks and a huge play. 4Ks all around for him as Wild one more round and EU locks out a final for a very long time.
And Wild and Falcons, both of these sides have won so many fans. And Falcons creating lines of sight onto that top floor. We're going back upstairs one more time on this Falcons defense. Can they do it, or will Wild, T3 Wild, GSA Wild get to the finals of this Gamers8 tournament?
What a storyline would that be? Wild, the team instead of EU, not even qualified for Challenger League yet. Up against it all, against BDS on the main stage, but Falcons still have one more round inside of regulation. They'll force this to overtime. And we will see a lot of that solo roam down below once again on that Legion. Not the combination that we see regularly inside of top flight competition, but it has worked out so well so far.
It has, and Gisela will begin droning. Lion using the EDE. But there's the Legion, the goo mine to give away the push as Jalad holds the angle. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Jay roaming down through that first floor. Corey doing the same. Joker is down there. Jalad is down there. And Mad Skills are playing on 90. Jay takes the first bit of damage, but gets himself back into cover. But Mad Skills is watching a tight angle. Will he be able to make it count?
Jay fires away off the wall. No information, but there's the first pick of this one, and we lose the Lion. Jay's not had a massive impact this matchup so far, and he's slain early. No trade for Wild. And Gisela stunned and tagged with that goo mine down below. Decides to rotate away. A little bit of a change of plan for Wild. We hear Kaneo trying to open up an angle, trying to get himself a line of sight, trying to force his way in, but Corey takes a mess of damage. Source unknown right now, 25 seconds left to go.
1 minute and 25, and Wild are on the balcony. Q peeking the angle in towards Wardrobe, but can Wild open it up? Gisela will take a lot of damage as he's going to go down to one shot, but with Finka still alive, when that boost comes in a little while, it will push him up again. Corey moving up now to the window. Kaneo chucking another stun grenade over, trying to burn blind, to do whatever he can to just give Wild the opener. But there's just 50 seconds to go, and the Falcons are holding their nerves. But look, oh, Aces will miss a massive opportunity, and no kills will get the trade back or the kill back.
Aces slain, 5v3. Corey next to the mantle. He's got an LMG ready to sing. 30 seconds to make something work as Wild trying to push through the gauntlet. But oh, here come the Falcons! An ace on the board, but Kaneo will get 2 quick pieces. He looks for a third, but no! Mad Skills sends us to overtime.
Map 3 overtime. This has been a battle and a half as Wild are fighting with Falcons, and Whippet neither.
Pressure makes diamonds, and this is what they're in for now. Wild start on the offensive side. AVG will be the bastion that Falcons decide to fortify. It will be the same setup once again, an extension of that mirror roam, locking out master bedroom and statue and trophy to make that an area Wild do not want to contest at all.
10 seconds remaining.
And a C4 spawn peak set up by Mad Skills. I called this out in the first half. Wild tried this 4 times to no success, and if Mad Skills pulls this off, which he won't. Okay, so
Nobody's home. Nobody's home. But we thought about it. There was a chance, but everybody from Wild spawning on the southern side. And they're moving fast getting up the balconies. Kaneo peeking. Corey will move into a position where he can keep an eye on that master bedroom window and the flank over across the window. But Wild are going to go fast. They're going to rush this first attack. They just sprint into sight. There's Jay. Gisela gets the opener and Kaneo moves in. The case is going down, but O'Kills with that impact will take one down. 4v3, but the case is down and Wild are looking to take the lead.
In a post-plant situation now, time for the retake of Falcons, but Corey denies the cross of Jalad, leaving it down to a 3 versus 3. It's going to be down to all your mechanics now. You're going to fight, twist, turn, and brawl your way to success. You want this retake? Well, that's going to be Madskills looking for one. O'Kills can't shut down Kaneo. Up close and personal, brawling the SMG-12, leaving it 2 versus 2. Kaneo on a single point of HP. One loose round will be enough, but he's been slain. Gisela alone on an island against 2, and looks like O'Kills will stick it. Yes, he will. Falcons are map and series point.
Wild went for that thing in the back pocket. They rushed onto site, but Falcons, after the plant, recovered and pulled it back. 1 round away now from getting yourself into the final. Wild on defense, and we have seen over the course of this series, Falcons have had Wild's number on attack with it. Can they win one more attack to get into the final, or are Wild going to make us go all the way?
One more round. One more round for Falcons to be the first team to represent their region in an international final. Wild, you're fighting for survival now. There's no other way to put it. Your backs are now against the wall. Round 15 is your only doorway to face BDS tomorrow. And the crowd in there are loving it. What can Wild do? Will the ace up their sleeves be a factor once again? Will Corey find some magic? Will Kaneo come up large again? All must be decided. One more round for Falcons. One round of brawling to survive in Villa for Wild. And we're ready for our action phase.
And O'Kills, we have been singing the praises of aces, but he is 17-9 on the side of the Falcons. Can he add to that tally? Every single time he does, he increases the chance of a Falcons final. O'Kills on the window. He's caught out a couple of players. I think he's caught Jay twice in that same spot over by Astro window. But Jay has learned from the situation. Madskills getting up towards that 90 window as the drone will spot out. One member of Wild. Corey is in position with Aruni, and will he hold this position for much longer?
If the pressure arrives, he won't be able to. Kaneo, with that FMJ in hand, will try and lock it out. But I think Wild, for right now, will be a little bit tentative, a little bit concerned. They won't want to take the risks that they normally do, knowing that sometimes this series they've been punished for it very, very effectively from the side of Falcons. But that default camera's been left up. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
And the longer it stays in place, the more intel that Wild will be able to gather. Jay still roaming around, moving back in towards site now as the first shots in anger will be fired, and O'Kills will take a bag full of damage, but not enough to take him out of the fight. Corey is in a position we've seen up nades used before, and Geese will move up to concrete, but Joker will toss an up nade, but nothing has been found as things just slow down. Once again, Jalad though speeds it up as Gisela will fall. This is a 5v4 as Falcons look to win this one out and book a place in the final.
Corey's still lurking down below, but he'll get close to Joker. He knows a threat is there. So players are so close, and oh, he finds it. Corey falls. No response from Wild at all. And here come the Falcons. It's all down to aces to keep his team alive, and he can't do it. Falcons book themselves a ticket to face BDS tomorrow for the first time, representing their region in an international final, and they do it in front of a home crowd.
And Mena will face up against EU as it is BDS against